Hello aviators, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here in Aeronautica, one of the top aviation games on here on Roblox once again. On my main channel, I said I was going to do a live stream at the TWA Museum, but that backfired instantly in the morning because in the morning it started snowing and we basically got 6 inches of snow. So, that trip to TWA was canceled and is now being postponed to next Saturday. So, yeah. So, to make that up, I'm just gonna fly for a bit. And Aeronautica. Because why not? Yeah. And by the time I post this video, it'll be Sunday. On December 1st, because this video is being recorded on Saturday, November 30th. The video will be posted on December 1st, Sunday, which is tomorrow. We are not flying the Arctic. We're not flying Arctic today. That'll be in a whole different video. My plan today is to just fly between the inner islands, which is the United States, and fly to China, which is with Hong Kong, and fly to Kai Tak. And those other airports down there, including with the brand new Singapore, what's that airport called? There's a Singaporean airport down there, and which I can't remember. Let's see if I can find it. On Flight Radar. That's not it. There's Singapore. There it is. Singapore Changi Airport as Whiskey Sierra Sierra Sierra, or the 3-letter code as Sierra India November. We're gonna go to that airport after going to Kai Tak a few times. Let's see, what's in Kai Tak right now? The A380 from London Heathrow. I'm only flying the A380 from to and from London Heathrow. The Cathay Pacific will be used upon Hong Kong, which is Kai Tak. On upon also with Kai Tak. Air Japan, well, there's not really any Japanese airlines, so I'm just going to keep it in that little Asia area. We have Delta. Korean Air has AI and Hawaiian 787. This is just a concept. This is not an actual livery, although I do wish Hawaiian Airlines did have this livery, because this is a great, beautiful concept. Also, heads up, I did not make any of these liveries, so just be aware, I did not make any of these. We have Philippines 777-300. The very first Boeing 747, the 200B, Queen of the Skies. This is the UPS 767. An Eastern 767. Delta L1011, the Komonori K500, and 600 with Singapore and KLM. We have Air France, the A340, and last but not least, the Air France 747 in my long haul. Let's start off with, we're not flying cargo today. You know, it does look really good, but we're not flying cargo today. Today, we are are going to fly. What's in my medium hull? No, that's dumb. We're not doing that. Oh yeah, I forgot I have these ones. What's this one? Oh, that plane. Ha. We have the Overture, the Future Concorde of the Overture. Whatever this thing is. The actual Concorde from the past. And the regular Concorde from the past as well, but in the Overture livery. You know, let's just go ahead and fly this one. Why not? I guess we're gonna do cargo today. Why not? EGAI. What is that? I think that's Heathrow? I don't know. We are here at Kitesboro, and the actual airport of, or the real life airport of this is San Diego International Airport, located in California, Southern California. Most of the traffic will be using, it's usually on that side of the runway, but since this is not real life, I like to use this side of the runway. Because of course, the parking is closer to this side, and I'm lazy to go all the way down there. Because that's what I am, I'm lazy. Let's actually go on the taxiway. They actually do have taxiways at some airports, not all of them. Barely any airports have taxiways, which sucks. Most of them look like this. 0 taxiways, and it sucks. I hate it so much. Like, I cannot. It's gotta be like the worst thing ever. They can hear me, okay, yeah. Y'all can hear me. I was muting myself on my little streaming, the streaming thing I'm using, because I had to eat last time I was live streaming for like 5 hours last time on my last live stream. Stop the plane. There's someone on the runway. Is that a jet on takeoff, or is he just like taxiing? Let's see, you can turn off right there. Alright, he's out of the way. We can now take off. always been a huge fan of winglets. Still am. Huh. These winglets are detailed. When I grab them. Oh. I like how the winglets, I like the winglets because it looks cool when you turn. Look at that. That's cool. How do you not find that fascinating? Like, that is like really cool, in my opinion. If you don't like winglets, I can understand that. I can understand if you don't like winglets, but I like it. My main channel, I used to have Aeronautica videos on there until my channel failed on me to where I can't access it on this device. So, but if you have not seen my channel, or I do aviation videos only, although I do live streams on non-aviation games on Roblox. If you have seen on my 5-hour video or live stream on this channel, but everything else is all aviation. I am all about aviation, and soon in my future I'll be making videos of me flying a plane once I get license for it, pilot's license. You know, we're not gonna mention what this chat is saying right now. We're not gonna mention it. Oh, I'm gonna read it to if you're reading the chat, okay. Did forget to mention that today's flight, like I said, we are going over to Kai Tak, Hong Kong. If you've not heard of Kai Tak, that is because currently Kai Tak did used to have an airport, but the Kai Tak is a pretty popular city. It is next to some mountains, and the Kai Tak used to have this airport with cities like skyscrapers next to the airport, including with a checkerboard. The checkerboard helps pilots get onto their approach to get onto their steep right bank into the final of the runway just seconds before landing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to YouTube, or you're already on YouTube because this is the only website I post my videos on, but you can go back to the search bar and look up Kai Tak, and YouTube would know what you're talking about. But in the current date, Kai Tak no longer has an airport. That airport has been shut down a few years back before the 2000s. So the current airport is Hong Kong International Airport as let's see. Wow, I cannot scroll in on. Yeah, Hong Kong International as Victor Hotel or 3 letter short, Hotel Kilo Golf. And then for the Kai Tak, I think that's, where is the Kai Tak? I know it's like around here somewhere. So there's Hong Kong. Oh, there it is. I found. So currently, the Kai Tak Airport is not an airport, but it is currently a boat base, I guess. It is for cruises or cargo ships slash boats for passengers. And there, that little small strip of land, if you notice if you have seen the Kai Tak land before, there are gardens. There's like a building there that's called the Sky Garden, the Sky Park, or anything that has aviation related is what that strip is. It's aviation related because you just have the airport, because the airport has the strip runway with the cargo area on the left side of it. If you don't know what it looks like, you can either get a surprise when I land at the Kai Tak Airport, or you can look it up right now. Well, just look up Kai Tak Hong Kong. I don't know what the airport code it was in the past. I know it had some kind of like triple something, because this one was V, then the triple H. But I don't know what the airport code was for the Kai Tak. Not really sure. If you want to fly to Kai Tak, there are only 2 games you can use to fly to Kai Tak yourself. You can either go to Roblox and fly in Aeronautica and go to Kai Tak. The airport, because of copyright issues, every single airport is not the correct name of each airport. So Kai Tak is Al Tak. But the actual airport is Kai Tak because it's realistic and more professional if you call it Kai Tak than Al Tak because it's more smarter. But anyway, it is Kai Tak, but the in-game name is Al Tak. Or you can also go to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 or Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and you can go to this website called flightsim.to, where you can download the Kai Tak Airport, and then go to your community folder, and then move the Kai Tak Airport folder into the community folder. Then boom, the Kai Tak Airport should be added into both games. Although you need separate community folders, one for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and the other one for 2024, because those are 2 different games. Because Microsoft 2024 has now been released in the past week, I think. And has some new additions you can add to it. So there are 2 separate games. So you need 2 different community folders if you have both of them. But yet again, you can. I think there's a way you can go from collect your data from 2020 version and transfer that to 2024. I think you can do that. I don't know how. I will look that up once I actually get the game, because I can't at the moment, because that game is pretty expensive. Because once you actually get the game, which is like 60, which I'm also wanting the Aviator Edition, which is about 200, I think, about $200, which is a mess of money, which I can't afford. Because that's a lot of money. So that's like $260 worth of both your game, or the game itself, and then the edition, which sucks. But once I actually get the edition, because I really want the Aviator Edition, because it sounds really cool. But anyway, besides the Kai Tak, we are now arriving at Kai Tak in Aeronautica. There's the city. This is what the actual city. This is the city that surrounded the entire airport. The airport is right here. And there's the runway, and then the cargo area is right here. If you see it right there, that is the checkerboard. And to get ourselves aligned with the checkerboard, what we're going to do is follow some lights that are on top of the buildings. You will see the lights momentarily. Give me 1 second and we will get on those lights. Gears coming down. Here's the start of the lights. Goes in this way. We're getting ready for our steep bank.
1,000.
Bit of crosswind, but that's okay. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
300. 200.
And off approach, but it's okay.
50. 40,
Not everyone's
30,
perfect.
20. 10.
Perfect. We have arrived at Qatar. We're gonna land at the Qatar airport with UPS 767. Here we are, Qatar. There is the passenger terminal and the passenger stands, including with more cargo in this area, and cargo stands here. We'll be parking here because we are international. Even though I think both of them can be used either way, it doesn't matter. I just like to organize the way where I park, because not everything is international, and also this is Roblox, so everything is not international. Like I don't know how to explain that much, but I like to put the airports in sections. Like, for example, if you take PTFS for example, on the new Greater Rockford, Terminal 1 and you have Terminal 2. I like to use Terminal 2 as the international terminal, and then Terminal 1 as the domestic. So this is the regular. There's only one terminal, so that'll be for domestic and international, including ones at the stands. And you have your domestic cargo and international cargo. This is what I like to do here. I like to organize the terminals together, separating them from the domestic and the international, and same thing with the cargo from the domestic and the international, including with the regionals. With the small regionals like Southern Air Cargo around the United States. They use very small planes, but they're a pretty good cargo airline. I heard some great things about them. I've not heard a single negative thought about them because they're a pretty small cargo airline, but I heard some great news about them. So Southern Air Company is a pretty good cargo company. And same thing with UPS being the biggest. Well, UPS not being the biggest, but FedEx and UPS both being the biggest cargo companies. And then the third comes in DHL. And if I'm wrong, you can prove me that I'm wrong in the comments. Please do not yell at me in the comments. I just see FedEx and UPS having the most complaints or the most kind people, I guess. People that actually take care of packages, and same thing with DHL. So, those are like, so that's why I say they're the biggest cargo companies in the world. But we are now at Kai Tech. Let's open up the this one. Yes, it is this one. Yes, this plane does have an interior, but not to the cockpit, sadly, or flight deck. It does have this inner for this one, and a bit of this boxing here for cargo. Oh, and there's one in the back as well. We're just gonna go back through here. We're just gonna do one more flight, even though I didn't do much. Again, I was just doing this for a quick, just for funsies. So we're gonna do the Komori, Singapore. We're gonna go to it. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to Clarence. Speaking of Clarence, Clarence is not the actual name of the airport. It is actually LaGuardia International Airport up at New York, as Airport KLGA or LGA, including with the other airports up there as JFK or EWR, as John F. Kennedy or Newark. There's also New Jersey, but I don't know what airport that is. I don't know. I saw that Clarence is LaGuardia. LaGuardia is also famous for its U.S. Airways Flight 1549 with Captain Sullenberger, landed the A320 U.S. Airways on the Hudson River in 2009, saving everybody on board, including him, the staff, or him and his crew, and every passenger on board on its A320 from LaGuardia. It was an amazing. He's an amazing hero. It was a pretty impressive pilot. I didn't think anyone could pull that off in January, because he landed that in January, so I didn't think he'd actually be able to pull it off. I mean, it is a river, so it's not constant hitting waves. But anyway, we are at the Singapore Changi Airport with its famous indoor waterfall. Even though this indoor waterfall is not interior completely, but it does have the waterfall, which the Singapore Changi Airport is the only airport with the indoor waterfall, which makes the airport why people want to visit Singapore. So people can be amazed on their arrivals or departures to see the indoor waterfall. Me personally, I would love to go there, but it's pretty far, which I cannot go to Singapore, even though Singapore does sound great, but I don't know how to speak their language there. And it's pretty expensive to fly there. I don't want to, so yeah. Although I would really love to see the cities, I've never been that far, but the cool waterfall in there looks amazing, and Google Pictures, or literally just anywhere, if you see the waterfall inside, like on videos, pictures, whatever, it looks amazing. If you look up on YouTube, go to Google or something, it looks amazing again. I would love to go there and just see it. But sadly, it's expensive to fly. We are going to go ahead and take off from Singapore Changi to LaGuardia. LaGuardia. New York's LaGuardia Airport, out of runway 18 center. In real life, this section of the airport does not exist. It's actually this whole section here. The airport does have 2 runways, but it's only this entire airport section here, cutting it here. There's nothing here. And same thing for this section. But everything else here does exist, while this rest of the section does not exist due to copyright. Due to copyright, this is fake. That's why this terminals look horrible, while this one looks realistic. Coming up on 80 knots. Toga. Toga is for Airbus, not Boeing, but it's okay. This is not even Boeing, it's just mixed with Boeing, but still. Look at that. Beautiful. Positive rate gear mount. This is mixed with the 787 and 777, because the 787 does not have the 3 gear the 777 does, but also with the wings has a shape of, well, almost similar to the shape of the 787-8 wings, or dash 10, no, 9, no, I take that, just the dash 8, because dash 10 is way bigger than this. While also the nose being pretty pointy, which that is not on the 787, but this plane is very similar to the 787. Although it cannot be faster than the 787, because you have the 787-8, 9, and dash 10. The brand new 787. We're gonna make our way, make our turn to LaGuardia Airport. We're gonna climb about maybe like 15,000 feet. Like 15,000, 20,000, something like that, and make our way to LaGuardia. LaGuardia. And Heathrow is not in Heathrow, that is the London Heathrow Airport. And again, roadblocks with copyrights, airlines with copyrights, airports with copyrights. Copyright issues suck. Speaking of copyrights, I just thought about it. If you're asking, well, if you're scared about copyright, I think you're just worried about copyright, you might have all these actual airline names. Well, don't worry, I have to do that for posing side here. Well, if you're wondering about the real names of airlines, like Singapore Airlines, and I just accidentally pushed the plane down. I clicked the wrong button, guys. It's weird. The only way to get the actual airlines, because you're able to put codes onto the planes you buy in Aeronautica, which gives you the livery. I did not make this livery. The liveries are found in the Aeronautica Discord server. If you do not have a Discord server, well, I can't help you there. I can't help you there at all, because there's nothing. The only way to get these codes, to get these liveries, is through the Discord server for the actual airlines, or use the fake in-game airlines that they have, which sucks. Again, they are in Discord, you can find them there. That's why I have the actual airlines, which is why I think how I'm using it for YouTube. It's okay, I'm a small content creator, which are not popular yet, which means that airlines are not concerned about me at all. Like Silver Airlines is probably not going to reach out to me at all, it's because, well, I'm a small content creator, and on my other channel. I have like 69 followers, and I have like 3 on this, or not followers, subscribers on that one, and I have like 3 here because this is my second one. Sadly, people have not discovered this because I barely post videos on it. Because I'm lazy and I have 0 time to actually do stuff. I'm very bored. There's nothing else to talk about for the main time. Where's WSMO? Oh. I just took off from there. If you have any game suggestions I should do to make a video of, please comment down below. silence because there's nothing else to talk about. Because I have nothing. I have nothing to talk to about. Because I have nothing else to talk to. Okay, did I have a stroke right there or something? I had nothing else to talk about. There we go. We're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna turn everything on, including lights. Time to make our approach into LaGuardia. On the final approach.
$1,000. 500. 400. 300.
Looks like we have a plane on the other side. Hopefully they go around.
200.
So I know for a fact I'm touching down first.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
On the ground. He's trying to go around. But this is Roblox, people don't do things. What is that? What is that? Delta's A330, nice. And they Cessna 170. Let's get into here. Well, that is the end of my video. Well, that's the end of this video. If you want to see more of this type of video or see more of my videos, please subscribe and hit the bell and turn on all notifications so you don't miss so you don't miss another live stream or a video again. Now, We'll see you in the next one. See ya.